Hello everybody! I am here in store and today we are going to be making hot chocolate balls. They're super cute, super yummy, super easy. So first we're going to start off with some melted chocolate, and we have semicircle molds. So I'm going to get a spoonful or so of this chocolate and put it right in the mold. I'm probably going to use about 2 spoonfuls, like so. And then super easy, this is probably my favorite part. I'm going to take a paintbrush and just paint it up the sides. And I will show you guys a closer view on the next one. But we really want to make sure you get it all the way up, so that, because that's how the two connect. And so we're going to push it all the way up to make sure we get it all the way around. And like so, continue going. And then I will show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to flip the camera around. And so I'm going to put my melted chocolate into the mold. I'm going to get another spoonful of chocolate. Never hurts. Like that. And then I'm going to take my paintbrush and push all the way up to make sure I get all around the edges. Like this. We're going to keep going just to make sure. And then something I like to do, I already did these. You can see I make a mess out of the chocolate. I take my paintbrush with some extra chocolate and just paint any part of the edges that I think might need a little more. Just to make sure it's all gonna be even and gonna freeze really well. You can see right here, you can see like there's little blank spots, and we wanna make sure we fill those up nice and good. Let's see, make sure we got it out perfect. So after you do this, you're going to want to stick them in the freezer. And I actually already had some in the freezer. So we're gonna jump over here and I'll show you what they look like in the freezer. So here's our freezer ones, and they are definitely done, you can tell. And so I'm going to pick them up and we're gonna take them to the kitchen. And we are going to start making our hot chocolate balls. So exciting! So we used our melted chocolate and we painted it into our semicircle molds. And then you're going to place these in the freezer. And then you're going to get these out of the freezer. And so we're going to push these up and pull our little hot chocolate balls out. And I'll show these to y'all once we get them all out. Like I said, this is super easy. We're already halfway done. So great dessert to do with kids, or while you're at home, or maybe to do for Christmas morning, have something fun on Christmas morning. So I'm pulling it all out, and I'll show them. So this is what they look like. They're really cool. So I'm gonna flip them around. This is what they look like. And so now, this is the fun part. This is where we get to start putting in hot chocolate and marshmallows. First, we're going to get a pan. You can use a smaller one. I use this one. And I'm going to turn on the oven. I'm going to put it on 2. You want to put it, oops, wrong one. I'm going to put it on 2. You want to keep it kind of low. So I'm going to pick 3 of the semicircles to go first. And these 3 are the ones I'm going to put the hot chocolate and the marshmallows in. So I'm just going to pick up all the edges on these that kind of went over. Like you see. I'm going to pick off all those so they're nice and even all the way around. Perfect. I'm going to let my pan get hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one side of my semicircle and I'm going to put it open side down on the hot side to get these edges hot and to smooth them out. And so that's how they'll connect. But first we have to do the side we're gonna put hot chocolate in. So I picked these three I'm gonna do first. And I'll show you guys in a second. I'm just placing them on the skillet. Let me show you guys so you can see. So I'm picking up my hot chocolate ball and I'm putting it right on the skillet. You can see some of my hot chocolate from another time I did it. But we're gonna go just like that, and I have one more to do really quick. And this just makes sure it's all smooth and even. All right, so now I'm gonna get some hot chocolate. I'm gonna do about 2 spoonfuls of hot chocolate. And this side I just put on the cooktop. You can do as much or as little hot chocolate as you want. You can also use white chocolate and make white chocolate hot chocolate balls. Sounds super delicious. Me and my sister, oopsies, made some white chocolate hot chocolate balls last night. I'll show you. This is one we did last night. Looks super cute. I'm throwing sprinkles everywhere. Okay, so now we're gonna take some mini marshmallows and we're just gonna put them right in there. And I will show you guys what they look like in a second. They're super yummy. Wow. Marshmallows are my favorite part of hot chocolate, so I like a lot of marshmallows. It's up to you how many marshmallows you want. I mean, more is always better, I think. So here's what we've got so far. These three haven't been on the cooktop, and these 3 have. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the 3 that haven't been on the cooktop on here, and we're going to connect them to the side with the hot chocolate. So we're gonna put this on here, let it get nice and hot, and put it right on top. Like so. And I sometimes like to take my paintbrush and add a little bit of chocolate, but you want to make sure it's nice and smooth and even, but just to help kind of seal it, like that. And then we're just going to leave it sitting and let that dry. So we're going to do that, or harden. So we're going to do that for the next 2. And you don't want to hold it on there too long. But just long enough to let it get hot so that it can melt together and create some deliciousness. They're so good. Alright, and we have one more. Last one. Like so. And then we're going to put it right on. It's gonna be so good. So good. And I'm gonna take some right here and just put some, seal it like so. And we're gonna let these dry for a little bit. And now we're gonna get our white chocolate and we're gonna use to decorate it. And I'm gonna put it in the microwave for a little bit just to get it nice and heated up one more time. So that's gonna take about 30 seconds. And then I also got these little red sprinkles we're gonna put on top for decoration. So like this one, we did chocolate on chocolate with red sprinkles. Here we did white chocolate on white chocolate with sprinkles. This one I did white chocolate on chocolate with red sprinkles. So kind of what we're doing this time. I can turn my oven off. Don't want to burn anything. All right, here we go. So we have our melted chocolate. Yummy. And I'm going to take my hot chocolate balls and I'm just going to spread this out like this. Don't want to get too much, just enough. So our sprinkles stick like here. And then I'm going to take my red sprinkles and sprinkle them on top. And then I'm going to turn it over to get rid of any And here we have our hot chocolate balls, which are perfect gifts, perfect fun things to do. Super easy, super fun. I'm gonna finish these. But that's pretty much all. So you're gonna place these in a large mug and you're gonna pour hot milk on top of them. And they're going to expand and they're gonna make hot chocolate and your marshmallows are gonna pop out. And it's gonna be a delicious, delicious treat for whoever you give them to. And I made my hot chocolate already. You can see I don't want to spill it. I have marshmallows in here and it's super chocolatey, super good. So it's a great gift, super fun, super easy to make. Make sure if you guys make them, you tag us in it. We'd love to see your guys' try at these hot chocolate balls. And we'd love to see you guys come in store. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.